What happened in the last episode? Did he fight anybody? They were measuring his.
Give me gloves.